Hi YouTube, welcome back to yet another episode of InfluencerSoft. This is Brent and I am your friendly affiliate. If this is your first time, welcome to the channel where I give bite-sized, digestible, and actionable morsels of information surrounding affiliate marketing and their tools. In this video, we'll dive into a general overall feel of InfluencerSoft after 6 months of light to medium usage. I want to thank user KJ Joe for asking me to create this video. Let me read the comment. Hi there, I really appreciate your videos. I'm seriously considering InfluencerSoft despite what is being feedbacked online. It seems you use InfluencerSoft quite often and have discovered the supposedly clunky side of IS. Can I know what is your current take on IS itself, and if possible, make a review video of it? To be honest, I might buy from one of your affiliate links, but I'm still on the fence. Can your review include on its delivery success rate, IS native autoresponder performance, and also the marketing automation actual abilities? Appreciate it. Stay tuned till the end of the video where I give my 3 main reasons why I chose to jump ship from ClickFunnels to InfluencerSoft. Now, I also want to put in a disclaimer that I am by no means a professional. My opinions expressed in this video are solely my own. This video is not sponsored, nor has InfluencerSoft contacted me to provide this video. However, through the affiliate links below, I do make commissions on sales. Now, with that out of the way, let's begin. So now I have logged into my account here, as you can see. We'll take a look at the email sections or the email campaign section that KJ Joe has specifically asked me for. I'll walk over through the broadcast of the campaigns, the email series, and the sequences. So on the left, I click on campaigns and we'll see on the top left, broadcast, email series, and sequences. Now the broadcast is pretty simple, self-explanatory. You create an email here, either by list or by activity. I'll just do it by list, for example, here, and I can give it a date of when I want to send out this email, a date and time, which list I want to send it to. I can choose multiple lists, where I'm sending it from, and you can create your message here, or you can use one of the message constructor templates to generate your email from within this area here. So that is just a broadcast, and it's a one-time deal, and there's no automation in this, and that's what broadcast is, right? So inside, let's go back into here as well. I can set in restrictions from if new subscribers come in and I only want to send emails to these new subscribers, I can put in the date of when the user subscribed or when the user was added to the list. I can also exclude by list, so that is an option, but I haven't had a chance to use it as yet. I haven't had a need to use exclude by list as of yet, but just know that it's there. Under the additional tab, we have counting conversions that I haven't used as yet, but it's something that I know that is there. And let's continue on to the email series. Now, the email series is sort of like an autoresponder. So if, for example, someone subscribes to your email list, they can be put into this list automatically. And let me just cancel this out here. I didn't want that list. I want this list here. And yeah, so this is an email series list that I've generated. It's a series of 10 emails. So when someone goes through my funnel and provides their email address, they get sent into this list. And also after 48 hours of signing up, they get sent my first email. And from within 24 hours of the previous email, this one gets sent as well. Now you can go ahead and send this email based on some specific criteria. So this would be number 2 in the sequence. And obviously you can change that up. Send after 24 hours of the previous email. Again, the same information, the from and the message subject line, as well as the message content. The restrictions are pretty cool. You can also again have the subscriber list. If they're new subscribers, you can put them, you can also just filter them out. The period time of sending, so if I want to send an email every day at 8:30, then I can go ahead and send that email between 8:30 and 10. Only on these days of the week. Usually I send my emails from Monday to Friday, save for the weekends. And also I can have an exclude list as well if I want to have that as well. The thing I like about this particular section as well is if at the end of the series, so I have 10 emails here, at the end of the 10th email, I can set an action, which is one of these here. I can set an action to remove this user who just received who received the 10th email after 24 hours and put them into a broadcast list, for example. So I don't want to keep them in that list anymore. I want to put them in a new list, and this action allows you to do that automatically. So that's one of the automations. So that's sequence number 11, execute 24 hours after the previous email. So in this case, add lead to list, and I send them to this list, and remove lead from list, and I remove them from the original list that they were in. So that's pretty cool. That's done automatically. As soon as someone enters in this email list through one of my funnels, they'll go through the sequence, and automatically they'll get removed from this email list and get pushed to the broadcast email list that I have. Now onto the sequences section. Oh, by the way, sorry, I forgot to mention, you'll see here the emails that were sent out, which were executed. That was 43 that were sent out. The open rate was 46%, or the number of 20 out of 43 emails were opened. That's my open rates, pretty average. However, the click rates are terrible. I think something's wrong with the click rates, because I know I've been receiving clicks through one of my redirectors that I've been using, or my link redirectors that I've been using. I receive reports from them saying that there have been clicks on these links that I've entered in my my emails there. So I'll have to find out exactly what's going on, because I'm not sure. Now onto the sequencing section. We can go in, and this is where the automation is really done. I think that's what you really want to see. KJ Joe specifically for that. Let's give it a name and create one, and you'll be presented. Let's add it to sorry, let's put it activated on, let's say this list here. Save it, and you'll be presented with this chart here, or this table, or the graphic I mean, of which you can add several actions, conditions, or triggers. In this case, if you want to add a trigger, we can see the different triggers that can be all used. Let's say I want subscribe to list, and let's say a specific list. Let's put them in this list. And also click that there. If they were subscribed to this list, then what do I want to do? I want to add a let's say send an email, and it's from within here you would send that email. So as I was mentioning before, for this specific feature, you create these emails here, and they only reside here. If you try to look through the other sections of the campaign, you won't be able to reference this email. Likewise, if you create an email within a funnel, in the funnel builder, you won't be able to reference this email inside there if you want to send it. So the trick would be to, like as I mentioned before, would be to create a template, and then restore that template on the other email that you want to create. There's also others that you can add. You can end the process, which is pretty important that you want to end the process. Otherwise, it'll just keep continuously and going in a loop. And also there are a bunch of conditions that if you do A/B split testing, or you can do a filter. You can do a filter based on a list, is if they visited, any tags, if there's an address for the contact. So it's pretty detailed, and you can fine tune your automations based on a lot of criteria. And now that's a trigger, that's conditions. Now the action, I can set a task, call this person. These tasks appear inside your task list, which is in another section of the software. You can set your deadlines, you can give it times and dates, and you can assign it to a specific person if you have multiple users within your software. And let's add that, so that would be there, either done or failed. So that's it on the automation side. Like, I know there's quite a bit of things that you can automate within here. The sequence can be assigned to a specific list. It'll go through the whole list of users or leads that you have in that list, and it'll execute the these set of sequences for one at a time, or I should say for each user or for each lead, and from there you'll get the results of that. And let's see what other questions did they have. The open rates and click rates we saw earlier for the email series. Same thing with the broadcasts. The broadcast, I have emails here, and we see the open rate for these broadcasts. Obviously, as I mentioned before, I'll probably need to look at whether the clicks aren't registering from the emails. But that's something, as I mentioned, that I'm working on right now. Now, for my overall impressions, after 6 months of usage, so far so good. For my current needs and the stage where I'm at of my affiliate marketing business, this is more than adequate. I was able to take advantage of the lifetime deal of the Pro Unlimited, which gives me a lot of features of the InfluencerSoft platform that have barely limitations as of now, as opposed to compared to ClickFunnels, where as I mentioned before, I couldn't open some pages because I had too many inside my list. So there were a lot of archiving and restoring and whatnot. The ability to create courses, as well as granularly give access to certain areas within a course, is very useful for upsells and downsells and order bumps. Also, the visual funnel builder really helps me visualize the process from A to Z, where a lead comes into the funnel, and from where they can potentially exit as well. So just the basic flow of leads coming in and out of the funnels. Moreover, the visual funnel builder also shows funnel stats on the page. Let me take a look at that. And let me just use this one as an example, because I know there's some stuff inside here. And let me look at May 1st of July. So for unique visitors, I had about 10% conversion rate, or 10% people who gave me their email address from my opt-in page, which is, it's not great, but it's something to work on. But at least I know I have the statistics here saying that there were 400 people that were funneled off, or that I've clicked the link from my traffic source, which was, I think for this campaign, was solo ads. Solo ads aren't the best for warm traffic, but it was something that I want to try out. And I could see the statistics here. 10% of people gave me their addresses and went to the thank you page. Of the 42 people that went to that thank you page to download the lead magnet that I offered, 10% or 10 clicks went to this, went to my sales page, my long form sales page at the bottom button here, which also did A/B split testing of the two different long form sales pages. And of the 9 people that entered, 1 click actually went to the the sales order form, but obviously did not complete the order. So there's nothing else that went through the rest of my funnel. This one you see here are just tests that I were doing at the time, I believe. But there was nobody that went through the funnel. So at least from here, we can see the statistics, and we can make educated guesses on how to improve, or where to improve more specifically, my funnel and my pages, so that I can increase the conversion rates going from page to page. So that's really helpful for me, and that's something that we'll need to that I'll need to work on, and it's something that you can visually see. That's why this particular feature within InfluencerSoft platform is very powerful. Next, list management is also something which is a plus with all of the automation that is provided within the platform. It can be a bit confusing, but it's powerful nonetheless. And if, for example, you want to send the same email over and over to a list, you don't need to create a new email every time and broadcast it. The automation process that I showed you earlier allows you to create an email and send it out based on a certain criteria. You can also send it that same email based on your automation or your sequences every 30 days to your same list. So it's basically a set it and forget it type sequence if set up properly, obviously. Sometimes the how-to of these features are a little convoluted, but just know that it's possible, nonetheless. One other great feature that a lot of the other competitors have is the ability to share funnels. Again, is a major bonus. If you create a funnel that you'd like to share, it's just a few clicks away to get the link and share. Obviously, the person clicking on the link will need to have an InfluencerSoft account to be able to download and use the funnel as well. Sometimes this can come in really handy if you want to, if you've built your own set of templates and that you want to sell them to, or also install a set of templates that you've purchased from someone else. Then that becomes very handy. Why would you want to do that? Now, the current set of funnel templates that are provided by default are a little lacking on that front. Some of the images and pages are dated and aren't really captivating. I believe in the roadmap that they will have a funnel marketplace for user-generated funnels to be able to buy and sell some templates. They've also added a new feature that allows you to send SMS messages. I haven't tested this feature out personally, mainly because I don't require my contacts to enter their phone numbers, but just know that it's there as well. And they also have a roadmap of features that is public facing and that you can vote on. The link is in the description below, and it's also hosted by Trello, but you'll need to create an account on Trello to be able to vote on those features. You can actually see what's being worked on, what items they have in the backlog, what items are currently in work, what items have been completed. Now, onto the 3 things that they can improve on. 1, they don't have any way of importing funnels or converting funnels from other platforms. I believe I saw that in their roadmap that's on Trello. So if you're jumping ship from another platform, unfortunately, there's no way to import funnels from another funnel builder. I was with InfluencerSoft before migrating to InfluencerSoft. At the time, I had asked if there was a way to import ClickFunnels funnels, and they responded that there wasn't any. So I needed to recreate my funnels in InfluencerSoft, which is a huge bummer. But in my situation, for my situation back then, it wasn't too bad. I didn't have a lot of funnels to transfer over or to recreate. Moreover, it forced me to learn the platform so I could be more efficient, sooner rather than later. Point number 2, this is more of a specific minute detail that I found. There was no A/B split testing directly from traffic sources. I had mentioned this earlier in a previous video and also presented a workaround, but essentially if you have traffic coming in and want to split test, say 2 opt-in pages 50-50, then it's not directly possible. I won't go into details, but you can watch the video, or you can watch that video. The link will be in the description below. Number 3, limited support for payment processors. Currently, at the time of recording this video, there are only 2 payment processors that are supported, Stripe and PayPal. I would like to have seen support for other platforms like Thrivecart, but at least 2 payment processors is better than 1. Now you might be wondering, with those issues that I've witnessed as early adopter, and I'm putting early adopter in the quotes, in air quotes, why jump ship from ClickFunnels? To tell you the truth, there were actually multiple factors at play. I'll tell you the story. I had made the switch in January 2021. InfluencerSoft was pushing hard their platform 2.0 version with their limited access deal. With their lifetime access deal for just one payment of $497 USD. And I believe the price has gone up to $997, but which I still believe is a great deal in my opinion. For the options and the value that InfluencerSoft provides. There's a lot of other platforms that are built into InfluencerSoft that you would otherwise need to purchase separately if you went with, for example, ClickFunnels. Especially since I'm the type of person who detests monthly payments for services. So if there's a lifetime deal to be had for any service, then I could seriously consider that first. So price was a factor for me. Being new at affiliate marketing, the affiliate marketing niche, and having limited funds for getting started, ClickFunnels, while an excellent platform, was costing me $97 per month. I had limited pages and funnels that could be active with the base plan. So I was always dealing with juggling, archiving and restoring pages and funnels, which, became a huge pain real fast. And on top of that, I had to subscribe to an email handling service. At the time, I was using GetResponse, which was a great platform, but just considered as an additional cost. Number 2, the second reason, the InfluencerSoft Visual Funnel Builder and Email Handler autoresponder are all in the same platform and integrate seamlessly. So this was one of the main reasons, another main reason that I switched over. So you can send emails directly from within the funnel builder platform, or you can go through the email campaign section, or you can actually create emails through sequences and automations. So it's fairly versatile, and there's no jumping back and forth between the email platform if it were separate from your funnel builder platform. Although one thing that I found is that emails created in funnel builder are not accessible to automation processes created within the email campaign section. So that's something that you should be aware of, but it's not a huge deal. But this means to you is if you want to send the exact same email to another section, you'll first need to create a template for it, as I mentioned earlier, from the original email, and then create a new email and restore that template that you just saved. The third reason for going with InfluencerSoft is that they're constantly improving their platform. They're adding new features. The support for the platform is amazing. They have weekly Zoom meetings where users are invited to log in and ask their questions about the platform, how-tos, and they'll show you live on the meeting on how to do something if you have a specific question. In the meetings, they also announce new features if there's going to be any for that meeting. The second way of getting support is that they have a knowledge base section where you can ask your question, type out your question, and it'll search through the knowledge base to find the pertinent answers to your questions. And lastly, the third way of getting support is they have their own ticketing support system from within the platform itself. I've personally used the ticketing support system several times in the past, and their average response time was typically between 24 and 48 hours. So I've always had support, never had a dropped call or a dropped question, and I highly recommend their 3 support methods. So there you have it, YouTube, my 6-month review of InfluencerSoft platform. If you're interested in the platform and you want to learn more, I have an affiliate link down in the description below. If you want to try the platform before you buy, there's a 14-day trial available. That's just $1. It's worth the $1, but more importantly, it's worth the effort to try out the platform for yourself. The visual funnel builder was a game changer for me, coming from ClickFunnels, plus all of the other benefits that comes with it, plus the additional value that comes with the lifetime pro deal. If you have any further questions or if you need assistance with InfluencerSoft, I'd be happy to help you out with the platform. Just leave a comment down below and I'll get to it as soon as possible. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Brent telling you to stay straight, stay true, and most importantly, never give up.